Yo, what's up, we are back, and today, quick little stub making method. 500,000 stubs can be made easily if you do this stub making method and listen to my advice. Now, we have tons of stub making methods in the arsenal. That's a pretty funny word. Arsenal? Is that even, I don't know. Is it the right word? I don't know. Someone look it up in the dictionary. But today, equipment flipping is the name of the game. If you're not a YouTube member, become a YouTube member today for exclusive perks. Access to videos before they even come out. You get all the info in the private Discord channel. Join the Discord right now. It'll be linked down below. If it's not active, ask me for the link. I'll send it. And subscribe to the channel, because today we're gonna make some stubs. So you go to the equipment tab in the marketplace. You see, okay, first off, these margins. If you don't know what margins are, let's just look at something like this. You would come in here. You buy this bat for 11.06. You put in a buy order for 11.06, one stub more than the current sellable price, and then you would probably buy that. You'd sell it off for one less than the buy now, which would be $19.99, and you'd make an 800 stub profit every single time you did that. So the idea of it is to do it in quantity and keep getting flips like that. Something like this, if you were to try flipping this, you would not make nearly as many stubs. You'd make 2,000 stubs right there for a lot more risk and a lot more cash up front. Which is why you want to find stuff that has good margins. Like this, for example. If you're doing this for diamond equipment, I would suggest coming in here and putting 2 or 3 buy orders in per card that has good margins. You would come in here on the MLB The Show app, the companion app, and you'd put in 2 or 3 buy orders for this one. And then you put in 2 or 3 right here, 2 or 3 right here, 2 or 3 right here. That one's good, that one's good, that one's good. You see what margins are all good. A lot of these equipments have good margins. This one right here, we're talking about making a 500 stub profit. Might not be worth the hassle. Might not be worth the hassle here. That's not good either. That's not great. That's not great. This one's good. This one's good. So you'd come in here and you make the judgment call. Which ones have good margins? You can see all of these. Most of these don't. That one's debatable. Not great. This one has good margins right there. Not great at all. You lose stubs, honestly, if you try flipping that. But you can see this one has pretty solid margins. This one's double the stubs, double the stubs. You can see the ones that are double the stubs are the ones you're going to want to target right here for the diamond equipment. So you'd come in here, put in 1 or 2, 2 or 3 buy orders in for the ones that you can buy. And so what is that going to do? If you put in 2 or 3 buy orders for all these cards right here, you can see there's a lot of different equipment as you go. These are all diamonds. Starting here, all of that diamond equipment is what I'm talking about. You put in 2 or 3 buy orders in for every single one of those that has good margins, and you're probably looking at honestly having 100 buy orders in. So you have 100 buy orders in, and now these equipments aren't highly traded. You know, who wants the Marucci Pitter's Reserve batting glove? Not many people. So the orders don't go through that fast. People sometimes undercut. So if you have 100 orders in, I'd say expect, let's just say that 55, 60 of them actually get completed overnight. You do this before you go to sleep. 60 of those orders get completed overnight. The other 40, you can go on your actual console, and it's so easy to just keep pressing X and canceling orders right here. So you would cancel those orders, get those stubs back in full, and you already have 60 pieces of equipment now. And then you would go through and sell those pieces of equipment for the new high price. You make 60 times whatever the profit was. We were looking at about 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 stubs per flip on some of these cards right here. So let's say that the average stub you made per card was about 1,500. Then you're looking at about a 100,000 stub profit just overnight on those 60 cards that you flipped. Now you can do this with gold equipment too. You come in here and look at gold equipment. Gold equipment's a little bit different though. Instead of putting in 1 or 2 orders for the diamond equipments, you come in here and you put in 10. Put in 10 buy orders for this thing right here at 138 stubs, and then these will probably go through a little bit easier. You can see people are doing this. I've already told people this method, and it kind of just swept under the radar. Not many views, I guess, but put in 10 buy orders for 159 for something like this. The next day, sell it off, all 10 of them. for 400. Now, instead of making 1,000, 2,000 per flip, you're making 200, 300 per flip. Maybe more in some places. But 300 times 10 is 3,000. That's why I like the number 10 for these gold cards as opposed to the lower amount for the diamond ones. So you would come in here and you try finding good margins. Right here is bad margins, good margins right there, good margins right there. A lot of these are double the stubs. Double the stubs is really what you want to find right here. If it's not double your stubs, it's probably, or when I say double your stubs, I mean the buy now being about double the sell now. That's an indication it's a good flip opportunity. So all of these look pretty solid. These two right here, the 800 ones are a little skeptical. I'm a little skeptical of those ones. They're pretty close. Like this one right here, if you were to do this one right here, is it really worth the hassle? Because you'd be making 180 stubs per flip. That's not great. You're looking at 1,800 stubs if you do it 10 times. Not really worth the hassle there. But if you do something like this, where you would come in here, you'd be making 405 stubs after tax. So you'd be looking at over 200 stubs per flip. You're looking at probably 2,500 stubs there. So that's a much better flip opportunity. But a lot of these cards, it's not hard to do. And whatever orders don't go through, buy orders or sell orders, come in here, cancel them quick. And really, that's going to be the video right there. It's a very quick, efficient stump making method. Let's look at how many gold equipments there are. There's a bunch of pages of them. There's pages and pages of gold equipments. So many stubs waiting to be made. These are a quick sell. You could buy this at quick sell. There's not even risk. A lot of these don't even have that much risk either. The prices aren't going to go down. If anything, they'll go up before next season. So it could even be a good long-term investment, to be honest. I wouldn't do that. I definitely wouldn't do that, actually. Maybe you could. I don't know. You do you. But I told you the method. Do it if you want. Make tons of stubs. Comment down below. You can do the method. Smash the subscribe button. Smash the like button. Let's get rich.